Intro.
Introduce yourself. You go first.
Yo. Oh shit. All right, yo. It's Josh, aka Jado, designer, creator at A16 Studio.
How y'all doing? My name Dwayne, aka Dwayne, at Blood and Bird. Also, What's for Breakfast Studios.
What's for Breakfast Studios is the studio we created all of these pieces y'all see right now in collaboration with Material Institute, in collaboration with Vidalia Mills, the black denim. We got a salvage edge denim for free. They were gonna throw it away, and we created collections out of it. So that's the collab.
We ain't gonna waste no time. We gonna get into these questions.
You sound like a game show host. You sound like a game show host.
Hey, hopefully they pick me up. Whoever watching.
Do that. Go ahead.
How would you best explain? How would you best explain your aesthetic?
You asked me. Okay. How would I best explain my aesthetic? All right. So aesthetic is, I guess, like style. I don't look at aesthetic as style. Aesthetic to me is like it is livelihood. You know what I'm saying? So the type of jewelry that I will wear, the type of cologne that I wear. You know, I wear the Chanel #5 Elixir. I put a dot of that because it reminds me of my mom, and then I spray my cologne on. So like stuff like that is aesthetic for me. But also the Bible. It's not an aesthetic, but it's a lifestyle. And I also look at futurism. No lie, I like Rick, Kanye, Virgil is the best. So aesthetic-wise, that's my aesthetic. Not really, but I guess.
For me, explain my aesthetic is always changing. I look at fashion and I look at everything as kind of like, in a sense, cosplay. So I'm always, what I'm saying, looking for new aesthetics, ways to mix aesthetics and make them seamless and just, embody something. I normally wear skinny jeans, but today I'm rocking like some baggy pants that I just finished like hour or two before we got here.
Word.
And what I'm saying, I'm feeling like Michael Myers, what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
And a custom
like
kicks.
like a serial killer mechanic or something. But, my aesthetic change. I love vampires. I love cowboys. I love anime. I love karate, all that shit. Like everything, everything could, be whatever aesthetic you want.
And you know what? I kind of think that like anime, yeah. I kind of look at angels and ethereal figures as aesthetic, but also like how that relates to vampires. Kind of how that's like a spectrum. You kind of look at like angels, vampires, blood, sacred, blood and Burgh, red. You know what I'm saying? So aesthetic wise, for this collection, Memento Mori, look it up. It's black and red. He got the blue denim on right now, but the black and red was
Still got some red in there though.
Yeah.
Still got some red in there.
I mean, even the mesh shirt that we made, you know what I'm saying? We made these, black and red. So like a dark aesthetic, but honestly, we kind of look at aesthetic in a sense of like, it's not like, but it is lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? It's a lifestyle. Like black and red was his thing. I was always natural tone, but the collab was so seamless because we had all this black and red denim, and then we both vibe off of the same type of energy, and we work together. My best friend, we kind of live our lives similarly, work out together, do everything together, so it was easy to collab and do that. So aesthetic-wise, it's just what you see today. Like, you see what I got on, you know what I'm saying? Got the basketball jersey and denim, black and red denim with the Blood and Burgh, logo, patchwork, 2 pockets. Then I got the obsessive pocket denim. They made like basketball shorts, but you could put a belt in it. You know what I'm saying? No side pockets, only cargo pockets. And where my bro got on the workman denim. Stand up, bro. You know what I'm saying? This the aesthetic. So if you want to really see what the aesthetic is, Dickie style bowler workman shirt, workman pants, salvage edge raw denim, all cargo pockets, made from patterns we created. And then think about this, the mesh sheer top. We made like 7, 8 of these bitches because it's hard as fuck to sew. Black and red. So this the aesthetic. So whatever we say, scrap that shit. This the aesthetic. Next I'm gonna read the next one. All right. Ah, let me get me right. What was your hardest project? What was your hardest project?
My hardest project, I would say it was at Material Institute. I had a little black dress project, and I created something that a lot of people liked. It was risque, what I'm saying? It was a little,
I fuck with it.
classy, but I had to use a knit machine for the first time, and I never designed for women. I never worked with a dress form. So, what I'm saying? I would say that was the most challenging project that I've had thus far in my fashion career.
My hardest project, and his shit was fire. So, my bro, hardest project. So for me, I guess I wouldn't say that was the hardest project. I had a lot of static feedback from my little black dress because I made a tunic for males. But my hardest project, I would say, my hardest, hard, was my tracksuit project. What I did with Ronald, one of our models, my ace, Ronald, Keith the Disciple. Check him out. But with that project, I really just went in. Like, I went in with silhouettes. Sha'Carri Richardson was winning races at the time. It was a tracksuit, so I took that literally because I designed conceptually. I went to architecture school. I understood what conceptual design was, so I took the word literal, so I went to track. And then I chose Flojo as a inspiration. So a lot of the silhouettes I did was one leg. Ronald rocked the fuck out of these bitches, you know what I'm saying? And then I did knitwear. I was doing knitwear at the time. I developed a lot of sportwear. That's why you see this like basketball type tank top, because I wear these type all the time. I kind of ripped this pattern off of one of the biggest sportswear brands, but it is what it is. So that was my hardest project because I felt like, you can ask Ronald right here. We did like 30 silhouettes, like 40, 50, 60 silhouettes. It was like shorts, tank tops, knit tops, one leg Flojo style bell bottom pants. Then there was the scrap bell bottoms. Then it was the final indigo. Everything was dyed in indigo. Everything was custom pattern. Everything was, but I kept making shit over and 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 over. So, but I ended up with 9 looks. Ronald started it, and Dwayne ended it. So they with him, they with me today. That means something. So next question, because I'm rambling. In the mic.
My bad. How has New Orleans shaped you as an artist?
No, I answer the question.
Go ahead. Just don't take too long.
I do. How has New Orleans shaped me as an artist? Okay, Katrina. I was born in '88, so do your math. Katrina. Being able to go through that, honestly, being an artist in school and having opportunities from my mom. My mom understood my worth as a youth. She always made sure I had art supplies. She always made sure I was in gifted classes. Being in New Orleans, my mom always knew that. My mom and my dad were present in my household, but my mom always knew that if she put art and things like that in front of me, that I would continuously be an artist. I would continuously work. So New Orleans shaped me in that way. And also, I saw a lot of crazy shit in New Orleans. I grew up in Holly Grove, Uptown, so I saw a lot of shit. People died. A lot of people went to jail I grew up with. So it shaped me in a way of like perseverance. Like I kind of always know how to handle myself wherever I go. I get real jazzy real quick, but I also have a family and I understand how to hold my composure. I also know that what self-preservation is. I don't walk around with fear in my heart. I am brash and boastful, but I also think that New Orleans kind of gave me this humble spirit to understand and see people in a different light. So New Orleans kind of crafted all of those things for me. So anywhere I went, I've been in multiple states, New York, Canada, California, all over the world, and I feel like I know how to handle myself just because I'm from New Orleans. Go.
For me, as far as New Orleans shaped me, I guess in a sense of fashion, it's always just been like a place, like a melting pot, they got all these different characters, when I was in jail, they'll say like, you'll see everything but an astronaut,
You will say astronaut.
And, like, you could look a certain way and still be like the hardest dude on the block, You could, put on a skirt, wear a dress, and like if somebody play with you, like, they better watch out because like you got them hands, like,
For sure.
So like as far as fashion, I just kind of take that in a sense of like being free and being able to like create what I want to create and not worry about if somebody gonna think that, oh, it's masculine, or it's this, or it's that, oh, it's too rock star. Like, you know what I'm saying? I used to have gauges and smoke bones and shit like that, and people was like, oh, you doing that white boy shit. You know what I'm saying? I was skateboarding at 14, so like, you know what I'm saying? When
He get busy. It ain't a
Lil Wayne
game.
started skateboarding, everybody's like, oh, y'all skate because of Lil Wayne. I was like, man, I've been skating since I was like 14. This dude just started skating when I was like 19, 20. You know what I'm saying? And Wayne a big dog. He probably cooler than me now because I didn't fell off. But, you know what I'm saying?
Nah, you get busy.
But, you know, it just, New Orleans, it just make you understand, like, you know what I'm saying, you could be yourself and, you know what I'm saying, like, fuck what everybody think, like, in a sense.
Yeah. Good one, good one.
I'm going to dap you off, man.
Where do you aspire to be?
I aspire to be at my best.
Aspire.
I aspire.
Aspire to be. Where do you aspire to be?
I mean, just at my full potential. You know what I'm saying?
What does that mean?
And I don't know where that's going to take me. I don't know because I don't know the future.
I'm going to interview
You know what I'm saying?
now.
Que sera, sera. You know what I'm saying?
So, what does that? How does that make you feel?
Honestly, it don't make me feel any type of way because I try to control the things I can control. I try to change the things I can change, and everything else, I just let it be what it's going to be. You know what I'm saying? I'm not about to stress about if I might fall off, if people might not fuck with me, if I might not be.
You know, I'm always specific as fuck. What is what is your full potential if tangible? Like, does that mean you want a studio? Does that mean you want businesses? Does that like what is that like? Put it into like those terms so people go
I
ahead.
want everything under the sun. You know what I'm saying? Anything that's at my grasp, I want to be able to reach it without being afraid, not having the knowledge or the information to make whatever dreams that pop in my head come true.
So as far as with fashion,
For me and my family.
for fashion
and my
right
friends.
now, aspirational fashion, specific
Aspirational for fashion?
right now, yeah.
I just want to, you know what I'm saying? I just want my shit to be seen around the world and to be respected and, you know what I'm saying, be a creative and be amongst other creatives and have a, you know.
Nah, I want you to talk that shit though. Like, I want you to be like, I want my da-da-da, you know what I'm saying?
But that's not really who I am. You know that. I'm humble. Like, you know
All
what
right,
I'm
let me
saying?
answer the question. Where do I
already know you
aspire
about
to
to
be?
say you want a
Look,
Bugatti.
It's about the Bugatti. I don't want a Bugatti. I want a Ford F-150. You know what I'm saying? But look, aspirational-wise, just to be like very specific, I want to be on a beach every day. You know what I'm saying? Laid out, naked, top off. You know what I'm saying? Every day. But with fashion, to be more specific, and just for people who are watching, anybody who's watching, anybody who's been following A16 Studio, Blood and Burgh, you know what I'm saying? And What's for Breakfast Studio, where we created both of these. Just a plug real quick. But where we aspire to be is we want our own studio. Like, real shit, this dude gave me his studio to work out. This is my best friend. We work out of his garage. That's a studio. But also, we want the studio of the studios. You know what I'm saying? We want to be in places where people can come and create and be collective. I'm an art teacher right now. So for me, what that means is if I have my own studio, just having a space for young kids to come in and intern and also create art. Like, I see these young minds every single day. I work with young black guys every single day. So aspirational-wise, that studio.
And girls.
Yeah, I mean, but the thing is, I'm being specific to just being like male black youth, to just understanding that I kind of gave and lend a hand to black youth because I've been given this opportunity of doing fashion. I'm a designer. So for me, aspirational-wise, I want a studio where I can harness that community. Like, I didn't get this until I'm 35 years old. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm 35 years old. I didn't get this shit until I was like 33. So you know what I'm saying? Like, Ronald in his 20s. So he pulling up on this shit earlier than me. I wanted them to pull up earlier than that. Like, and when you in middle school, when you in high school, I want you to be able to be like, word, no, I'm gonna have my own studio. Like, when I blow, I want to have my own studio. So having my own studio, yeah, I'm about to make millions. I'm about to be at the Met. Stop playing. Stylists that were on the Met Ball runway were in my DMs. So stop playing with me. You know what I'm saying? It ain't even about that. This dude been all over the world. You hear me? This dude been all over the world. We done did podcasts in London. We done did all type of shit. people need to understand who the brand is, A16 Studio, Blood and Burgh, and What's for Breakfast Studio. But understand this, the work gonna get seen. I'm not trying to drive myself off of clout. It's just more about like you gonna see the shit regardless or not. If you fuck with it, you fuck with it. If you don't,
That's
you
the
don't.
Esper line.
Next question. No, I'm alright. What does fashion mean to you? What does fashion mean?
Fashion.
And be specific, cause you be like trying to be like, I'm gonna say the good answer.
I'm being poetic.
Fuck that. Fuck
Fashion. Fashion to me is.
Get into it
a
too, like the
means-
shit you rock. No,
it's
the
a-
shit you wear.
it's
The
a-
shit you wear.
It's a means,
Get into that
it's
shit.
a means of expression. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I always kind of gravitated, you know what I'm saying, for the majority of my life towards skinnies. You know what I'm saying? I was skateboarding. I grew up in that era. You know what I'm saying? You know, they was kind of comfortable to me, even though I used to wear baggy pants as a kid. And today, you know what I'm saying, I made these pants, and they baggy as shit. And I fucking love them. Like, you know what I'm saying? And it give me a different feel. You know what I'm saying? I feel different in this outfit versus another outfit that would be a different silhouette. You know what I'm saying? And all that is energy. You know what I'm saying? That's what fashion is. Fashion is energy. You know what I'm saying? Everything is connected. You know what I'm saying? When you look good, you feel good. When you feel like you look good, you feel good. You got more confidence. You know what I'm saying? You can approach that girl that you ain't want to talk to, or you can stand up to somebody, or, you know what I'm saying? Anything. People put on jewelry and all type of stuff and feel like, you know what I'm saying, like they worth $1 million even though that shit fake. Like, you know what I'm saying? They know it's fake. Like, you know what I'm saying? But they still feel good about themselves because of the appearance, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, I just feel like fashion is just like an expression, you know what I'm saying, of what you want to look like and feel. You know, and it could be anything, you know what I'm saying? That shit could change, you know what I'm saying? And people should have the freedom to change, you know what I'm saying? People be like, oh, this dude been dressing like this his whole life, now he got on a skirt. Oh, that boy weird, you know what I'm saying? Oh, he painting his nails now. He, you know what I'm saying? He doing these type of photo shoots where he wearing makeup, or, you know what I'm saying? Like, let people just express themselves how they want, and, you know what I'm saying? Respect it, you know what I'm saying?
Word. I fuck with that. But fashion to me means fashion is a world, you know what I'm saying? The world is a world building process, because I mean, you not only think about what people are gonna wear, but then you get into what kind of shoes they wear, and then what kind of house do they live in, what kind of car do they drive, and what kind of animals do they have.
That's all design. They got designer animals.
Yeah, so fashion to me, fashion isn't this monolithic thing like, oh, fashion is all. I talk about lifestyle a lot because I read the Bible a lot, and I'm very tuned into like my salvation and understanding like that there's something afterlife. And I want to plug again, Memento Mori. You see the collection here today. Memento Mori is remember you will die, or remember you must die. And to me, that only speaks of the afterlife. One of my inspirations in fashion or in life is Prince. Prince has a song called Let's Go Crazy. Let's Go Crazy has a part in it that says, you know, we're all going to die. And that doesn't, bring on misery, and you shouldn't be, down or think that it's a dark aesthetic, or you shouldn't talk about that. But we all have to, like, die one day. So it's about the decisions that we make right now and also making ourselves happy. So in this world of fashion, you ultimately understand how you present yourself to others and how you are perceived. You can't do anything about the perception, but you can ultimately do all things about how you present yourself. So fashion to me only comes in waves of how you live, waves of how you breathe. Like, I fuck with this dude every day, and when you see the shit he make, it's like 2.0 of me, you know what I'm saying? And then in turn, it's like, oh shit, he just made some shit, so I gotta make some shit. And then we doing silhouettes, and then we doing custom patterns. So fashion is like living this shit. We be up till 4 a.m., you know what I'm saying? We both got 2 fucking kids, you know what I'm saying? Like, we don't do this shit for fun. I was gonna say this at one point. I was gonna say this. Like, we really don't do this shit like, oh, it's fun. Fashion is fun, but all these fucking photo shoots cost money, and niggas be showing love and being like, hey, pull up on me, you wanna do a photo shoot? Hey, you wanna see your clothes to this? Dig, you want to do this podcast? You want to do this interview? Dig, I could do that. Like, that's what fashion is to me. This dude been modeling me since day one. I saw him at Material Institute, and I was like, he do it. You know what I'm saying? Do you model? Nah, bro, I just kind of take pictures of myself. Young dude, I'm 33 at the time. He in his fucking 19, 20 years old, talking about something. I do this. He follow me, I follow him. We at school every day. Nah, you the one. And you know what? That's why I call him Ace. That's what fashion is. You know what I'm saying? Making connections. We did multiple fittings. It's always been, when I met this dude, he walked at Material and he was going to be a student. And it was always about, like, what you see and how you vibe. Nah, I picked him. But somebody already planted a seed about him anyway. Like, hey, this new cat, Dwayne, about to come in here. I think you may rock with him. This is my best friend. You know what I'm saying? This is Ace. You know what I'm saying? Ace. Whenever I call him, this dude going to be there. And he know what to do. And he going to do it. Be all over the world. Young dude. You know what I'm saying? Being a model, being a creative. He a designer too. So fashion to me isn't like this little, oh, I'm going to be on top and everybody going to see me and I'm going to be the biggest designer and I make all the money. Bitch, pass me my bread. I'm not going to sleep. Pass me my bread, please. Because let me plug this shit too. 2 weeks ago, we been on a run, my dude. This is the third event we done did. 2 weeks ago on Father's Day, we did a ballet at NOMA. They said, pull up. We need costume design. I presented a couple pieces from my knitwear collection. He presented a couple pieces from his denim wear and mesh collection. Did that at NOMA, New Orleans Museum of Art. Next week, got booked for the Contemporary Art Center. We just did a show that last Saturday. We had our own presentation, 2 looks. I did 1 look, he did 1 look. A16, Blood and Burgh. So that's what fashion is to me. And then now we here again, presenting the clothes again. We tired as fuck. My dude ain't even shaved. I look like this. I ain't got no fucking lining. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, that's what fashion is. Because you know what? We was working last night, and we was working before we fucking got here. That's what fashion is. For real.
I think we got one more.
No, we don't.
That's it.
I mean, that's good. Do y'all have any questions? No, let me get Ronald my depth. Let me get Ronald, come talk some shit real quick. Keith the disciple. Come on, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, this Ace. You know what I'm saying? Like, my son. We went to New York together. This dude done been in Greece. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is one of my first fit models. Most of the clothes that I ever made, majority of them were based off of his body type. This nigga is started my show, my first show at Material, ended my show. They right with me. You know what I'm saying? This is my son, though. Young buck in school for computer science. You know what I'm saying? And a model and a designer. Stop playing. You know what I'm saying? Keep the disciple. Stop playing. Talk your shit real quick.
Shit, I don't even know what to say, honestly. Nah, but super appreciative of everything. You know, shit, just being humble, trying to do what I could do, get what I could get, working hard. Every
I need you to talk that shit though. I need you to do a little bit for the camera.
So where you want me to start? Which one was
So what you felt like when you thought what it was gonna pop and how we was gonna do it when we was doing A16 Studios. Like when I started to come up at Material and I was making pieces and I was really like, hey, you wanna do this?
Right.
So how did you feel when I first asked you to be my fit model?
I mean, I just felt like I wanted to help you in any way I possibly could. So I knew, shit, if you needed me to be a fit model, boom. You know, we both designers here. So at the same time, input on some garments. I mean, we even collabed for one show. We did a piece together. Great piece.
Definitely made a piece for the show. Denim collection.
Yeah, really great piece for the denim collection. I just knew we just kind of built a camaraderie around the school. So, you know, he was my guy from day one. Came in there, good vibes. Knew he was a good dude. So just kept working and kept grinding. And now just got to keep doing it. We doing this shit right now. So just got to keep doing this shit now.
Just want everybody to be brash and bold.
Oh, shut up. All right, I'm going to ask Ronald another question because Ronald won't talk. Okay, I asked him how did he feel when I asked him to be my fit model. How did you feel to like, cause you know, like real shit. Like, don't even lie. I really was like, your name is Ace. You know what I'm saying? I captioned that. Ace.
They say we only got 3 more minutes.
3 more minutes? Ace. So what does that mean to you?
Ace, I guess to me that can mean like your right hand, like hand in hand. You know, you could trust me with anything. So we got that same understanding with each other. So it's just kind of like a thing like that. Like we just locked in, you know.
For real. And I'm gonna say that. And honestly, like this
This why I crashed last time. Cause
Shut
Josh,
up.
Cause Josh be talking for 30 hours.
No.
Nobody want to edit all that shit.
Look, I'm gonna say this. Real shit. A16 Studio. Keep the disciple.
That's my dog, though.
Love
That's
for
my dog.
Blur.
I'm gonna keep it real with
What's
him.
for breakfast?